is Klein. Is Klein's book Union came out April 2009 through the Canarian Press. Her third book for the New Manchurians will come out from the Canarian Press in 2012. Her poems have been published in the Canary, Guardian Words, A Hat Magazine, X-Connect, Bridge, Spork, and online. She makes movies and lives in Philadelphia. The rest are links that I can't translate. Welcome, Ms. Klein.
Hello. Thank you for having me read. I'm very honored to be reading with all of you, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying your work. This is for the survivors. It's a poem called The Garden. The Garden. And the humans saw themselves in a puddle. It was lighting in the sky. They were checking out the scene, considering the human span. They watched the layers take over, containment by clothes, swaddling first, the birthplace, buffered, holding close. A baby makes its way up its mother by choice in a perfect world. This world isn't perfect, but it's enough. Anyway, no colony was way more wild than another. Each had the fear and the wrong idea often. Each shot people into the sky. Each goes to hell in a certain way and tells about it. Maybe it's helpful, maybe it's made up, maybe they are mean. The face on the mask determines behavior, even after the mask is put down sometimes. Wait a minute, this was a play. Costumes hold power though. People put on tight, bright wrappers to inflame hunger, their own, for someone else's eye. Some would want to eat a bowl of their own substance. Some would serve. What does the human actually own? A flowing? A flickering? Its form and voids occur by cuts and sorting. Nothing personal. It isn't yours. So high, so low, so hello. So low and high, phasing this way and that. The argument ensnares and entwines, and a child comes out of a channel. It was a kind of fight. It can be frightening, choppy, what next type dread. The kid will speak up in its form. It gets what it says it deserves. Maybe a new mask is made, an honor. A dance to get out from under, to find out why you step this way. By your view and appetite, hunger is always hanging around. In the face of the shimmering pool, someone sees young animals take place inside human eyes. This is the puddle watcher again, the guy in line 1. She or he says, the ones I'm from are young, we don't know much. And all around the trees, leaves lift a little to let more light down. This human thought it won something and said, I love you. It was darker again, and in the puddle, wait, did I mention the garden is in the battlefield? Inside a medical tent? Because it is. Did I say the human had a reap and a golden rope? In the battle, as a lasso, it couldn't really kill anyone, and it couldn't let them go. It pulled a certain person close. They read each other's face. They ate from different plates, but at the end of the day, they each took up the same amount of space. Get out of my face, get out of my face, they said for ages, and they whipped each other with the frayed ends of their golden ropes, and they each tried to recover their wreath from the other one's throat. What a wreck this field of battle was. But the volcano liked it because it could relate, and the worms who sucked the blood from the mud, they were happy too, they had food. And the comical rats who'd like to live in human skin, with a corpse they come in through an eye, a little bird taught them. At the appropriate moment they say, looky, looky, I am brilliant, I have a human brain that I ate, and now I am on top. Ha, 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 go those simpatico, they roll down the aisle, theater of the oppressed, or of those with a bum rap, very close, overlapped even, the rat comedy, the human tragedy. Those inside the medical tent can't care about either. Did I mention they take turns looking in the puddle, the fighters from lines 33 to 48 or so? Now that they are both down, they check it out. When one is done, the other uses the rope to pull their opponent's head up. The wreath around each neck digs in. For them it's less painful than the little words, please, please. There's a speech in the rat comedy about them, bittersweet I'd say, if I weren't out of my depth. But I'll go on, I'm in luck, nobody holds me, I can see the tent people. Sometimes they let the end of their rope fall over into the puddle. Somewhere else, the gold rope appears. It's frayed and delicious looking, the tassel as from corn. The spirits climb to eat it. Reaching the zone, they are overcome with commotion. Two tangled warriors wanting more. There's nothing to eat for them, not much to see. What a bore, they think, and watch the rats for a while. I wave hi. How did I get in on this? I tried and tried to shine. I told the spirit I love everyone. And now? The spirit asked. I evaded. My halo is going down, the choker, I tensed the rope, but the spirit pulled that collar off my throat and said, why are you holding in knots this line that lets you fly? The spirit showed me the grove. Its trees hold orange suns. I throw my rope to be of radiance on its behalf, my triad love. Well, I'll be lightning. I was, illuminating an area. It was too new to me. I looked away. I went back to the home I used to have. A man was there trying to finish his food. He was stropping off. This basement, his bucket, his home. I used to live there. It has a rat annex. That drove me crazy, I remember. A man, a red rose, that is, an inflammation of hope, the rose. Each try soaks red through when his loneliness doesn't go. When it turns to hurt and he stays for the next turn, that is the famous rose, or lotus. That's the light blue generator in the middle. The miracle, I see it, bouncing on my rope. Where did his go, his rope? The spirit held me as I lowered. He threw his rope to you long ago, I was told. And so I became the gold rope. I let myself go until I touched the blue jewel at the center, and still I kept going through. I reached and reached that he might feel it, my light to his flame. We can take it. We don't only hold it. We don't blister. In the blue-faced flame, its rise says red and brightens and then cools to a green branch, which holds an orange. The taste gold. The memory, the mouth resonates, smile, says hello, the thought of a smile, it's violet, it's free. The light was everyone, free. Light, we meet to be made new, a lamb for a while, a man too. Sometimes a girl is you tasting grapes, making spirits, laughing, moving among it. Each person who holds their own frayed hand out to the frayed end is holy, electrifying the whole. In my book, they get to go to the place that needs them most, the place that would save them. The gold rope, the wick pierces a flower's heart. To be blue this way of flame is to be new always. In my book, everyone can always be new if they want to. Friends, this place has a garden. Your heart has a flower. It is in the teeth of mystery. It's exploding as we speak. Thank you.